Okay, and fire. I think I go too deep sometimes, too much. Whenever you ask some questions, I tend to go a little bit deeper. So for Fire Daily Master, this year is about official spirit in thinking process. So it is all about try to make stable job position for Fire Daily Master or school issue or any kind of legal stuff issue, including immigration or could be children problem for male, husband or romantic relation for female. But basically, this making a stable job position is the key for 30 to 40, 50s thinking. So this wood is mother spirit. So it comes to me, it generates, it supports me. Could be study or learning process. Literally it could be mother or teacher. So for Fire Daily Master, it's about my career. My career to make stable. I said to make the stable career or to make a stable job position. Why I said that is it supports my mother spirit as my side. It comes to me. Also, it's also document. And just simply saying for my job position, I have to learn. For my career path, I have to study more. For solving my legal issue or my immigration, I have to use my document. Or it could be my children's growth, right? Children is growing because my children is looking at the child spirit. The water looking at the wood means go out. My children is moving. It could be my husband is same. My husband could have some kind of different way of business way. It could be part. But let's focus on the job position first. In July, this earth as a child spirit comes. So it is about change. It is about innovation or some kind of creative way of doing something using my output. It is also like a people's power, but like customer power, I will say, customer power. If we consider this gray water as a business, this earth could be the customer. My output is always like my customer, my patients, my employees. So in this month, this some kind of changing the direction is happening for the Fire Daily Master. This year itself is already like a change, already like a challenge. But in July, the child spirit is involved, so it is another change. I will say another change, another creative way to make this official spirit more stable. And the purpose is all about making money. When I can make more money, that is the purpose of this year. So what I wrote down here is just for reference. It is somewhat metal energy is involved, right? So this is like whole is the purpose of the bigger flow, but we are not talking about that. But Fire Daily Master's purpose is making money. So to make more money, the way of make money should be to make my job position, to make my career more stable, to finish this school quickly, to make more money, and to make this school done, I have to study more. If the Fire Daily Master is student, and those issue come the wood energy, which supports me, right? So for weak Fire Daily Master, it's all process to make the change. Make the change can become some kind of support for myself. So it could be really helpful, especially for the weak fire. Everything I have done or everything I will go through, those process could be more supportive way for the weak Fire Daily Master. Momo Bay, literally me this month. Mother is helping me get a job. Yeah, that kind of thing can happen. Mother is always involved to support this Fire Daily Master. And it can happen in a strong fire as well, because this one is just a form. This mother is involved. Support me could be form of phenomena. How the metal is calm. There is no metal except hidden stem in Wei month. Let's not talk about that. It is a bigger I shouldn't write down here. I shouldn't write down here. But some kind of because the rabbit, the gray water is raining. It is a raining process, gray water, and the wood process is sprouting. Sprouting was the inwood tiger. The mild rabbit is more like a hardening process. It's a really difficult concept. When the sprout is growing, when in the first time they sprout, they need a lot of water. They need a lot of water to grow. But whenever they become like a tree, like a branch, like sprout become a branch. I literally have a picture of that, but I cannot find. Did you guys observe any trees turn into brown from the green? So soft green branch become a hard, the brown branch. So it's a hardening process. Rabbit is like a hardening process. And in this time, the raining, the water is not really going into the wood. So mild rabbit is, we call it as a damp wood or moist wood. It already has a lot of water aspect inside. So if the water comes, it doesn't really take it. It doesn't really take it very well. So this hardening process looks like a I don't really want to explain this, but this rabbit looks like a metal. Like when the green branch turn into the hard brown branch, the outside of the wood, outside of the tree trunk or the branch become like a really hard metal-like substance, right? So that's why the mild rabbit has some kind of metal aspect inside. Which means when we experience the mild rabbit, we already can realize what will happen in the metal time, like 6 years later. So mild rabbit, and that's about the 6 chi. Yeah, I don't want to really go deeply talking about that. It's a Yangming dry metal. Just understand. Just try to understand. This rabbit has some kind of metal aspect inside. Yeah. We let's talk about in more later in private session. Yeah. Bronze. Yeah. Yeah. It's my bad. It's my mistake to put this bigger purpose. And this child spirit can be make a detour from the legal issue. And Chris, the controlling cycle happens like that. The Fire Daily Master experiences the legal issue in this year, and anyway, it is supporting the fire. It is supporting fire as the wood, or not. If the strong fire, it is not supporting. Weak fire, it is supporting. But in this month, it tried to use the earth energy to control this legal situation. So make a detour from the legal issue can happen. How to call it? It's like I don't know much about this character, this word, expedient. Like try some trick to make a detour. Like if we really have to talk about the legal stuff, this one is kind of out of, like, it could be illegal, it could be an illegal situation, but make some trick to make it as a legal, right? Illegal to make legal. That kind of trick can happen in this year. Actually, in this year, not only this month. In this year, that happens a lot for Fire Daily Master. And when we talk about this one as a study for my official spirit, it could be job or school. And this study is tangled with earth, which means output or child spirit. So output means it is not theoretical, it is more experiential or empirical, we say empirical. There are a lot of empirical acupuncture points. So it is not theoretical. And it's tangled with my study, right? The experience is tangled with my study. So this study is more experiential stuff, not a study on the desk. So it's more about learning in a workplace, learning in a battlefield with my employees or with my customers more. So it means it is not a theoretical study anymore. Last year was more theoretical study. It could be this year is not about theoretical. So if this one is children is for male chart. For male chart, official spirit is children. So children tries to go out with output aspect. It is about my will. My children wants to do something they want. They want, which means doesn't listen to me. Could be doesn't listen to me. And this controlling aspect is involved. This controlling. And whenever controlling aspect happens, it could be really stressful, actually. It could be really stressful when controlling happens and a little bit become more nagging or hysterical or try to say something right. So I want to do this, so why you say no? I want to do that, like that. That kind of arguing situation can happen. So these children, this is not in a children way. Where is it? Oh, here. So my children has controlled by these earth energy become more stressful, more nagging person, more hysterical person. So not really communicate. It could be really hard to communicate with my children. We see this one with this mother spirit here or teacher this month for Wood Daily Master can have some trouble or argument with their mom or teacher. Same for the Fire Daily Master can have some trouble or argument with their children if it's male. Because this water has been shrinked a lot. Water has been shrinked a lot, and then it uses the child spirit energy a lot. So I want to do whatever I want, something like that. And it can happen same for the female. For female, this official spirit is husband or romantic relationship partner. So my husband wants to do something they want. He doesn't listen to me. So he become like this one, stressful, nagging person, hysterical. Try to say something right or wrong. So for female, can have some trouble or argument with their husband or romantic relationship partner. Why is that? Because this water will be really decreased a lot by this earth plus this wood aspect. As an husband or as a romantic relationship partner for female, this wood energy is anyway come to me. Anyway, it is coming to me. The wood generates the fire. So it could be less. But as a children, it is same. Same, like it could support me eventually. This process will be supportive for me eventually. But the action or behavior or talking way could be a little bit stressful. But this is my children's growing process, because he or she, my children, is thinking about their career a lot because they meet the official spirit for my children. Now it is really complicated if I go here and there, my children's official spirit like that. They consider their career a lot. So their thinking is, should I do that? Should I do this major or that major, like that? Should I go this school or that school? Using this wood energy to really control this earth. That is the meaning of children, child spirit, for the fire daily master. Same for this husband. If the daily master fire is female, this husband think, should I move to another company or not? Should I choose this job or that job? It's about career path for their husband as well, because this earth is official spirit for husband. Good morning, Quartz. Finally, you wake up. Today we are doing just each daily master in July 2023. So maybe next live session we can do your chart reading. Yeah, but after this we will go over the Earth Daily Master, so you can get some information and then you can always ask me about your situation as well. But anyway, the meaning of this month for Fire Daily Master is whatever they try to do something again in a different way, it is a re-acceleration. We discuss about that. It's a re-acceleration time. So try to do some more re-acceleration in my job position. I want to try something new using my child spirit, and then that will eventually support me. That is the basic meaning of Fire Daily Master in this month. So it is more about I become more higher place. I become more higher place. It could be like promotion because it is like supporting me. And people's energy will like me. People's energy love me. My employees loves me. My customer will love me. My patients will love me like that, especially for weak fire. I don't want to say about negative things, but if this is negative, like strong fire daily master, if it becomes as a negative way, like unfavorable energy, it tends to happen in my family relation more. So this wood is my mom. This earth could be my children, right? It could be my children if it's female. There's no high water bore, but if we consider there's high water bore there, this water aspect is my husband as female. These all three, my mother and my husband and my children, all give me a stress. We can translate like that. They are giving me a stress. And we already talking about the husband, how the Fire Daily Master's husband can be a stressful person, have an argument. So those argument aspect will be increased if for the strong Fire Daily Master. Because for strong Fire Daily Master, this wood energy is never welcoming, add up more fire energy. So it is really stressful situation for the Fire Daily Master. Strong Fire Daily Master. Like I have to maybe support my mom more. Like wood should support this fire, but in opposite way for strong Fire Daily Master, maybe this fire has to support this mom in a financial way. Unfavorable energy always involves money losing. So I have to use my money to take care of those family relations. My husband or my mom, something like that. My children, it's always I have to support until certain point, so it's fine. But my children also turn into the wood as like my mom. So my children can act like a mom, like strong fire daily master. My children can become a nagging person to me for the strong. It is like unfavorable interpretation. And let's talk about the earth energy and quartz. Incidental encounter this morning. Things that yeah.